Hey guys, it's Georgina from Chicklitaholic. Remember you can check us out at www.chicklitaholic.blogspot.com. You can check out all of our written reviews and everything else that we have going on there. We've got lots of exciting things coming up this week. Now this week it has been extremely cold. I don't know whether it's been the same for you guys, but down here in South Carolina the weather has taken a turn. Which I'm not used to. I have to say that I haven't worn a cardigan like I am doing today since probably about March or April of last year, so it's a little bit of a change to the system getting used to that just now, which I guess is great because I have had a lot of Christmas novels coming up. I've received one this week which I'm really excited about, and I know that there are a few more to come in the future weeks too, so I'm excited about reading those. With the change in the weather, it will be a lot easier to sort of get in the mood for those ones. Now, I know why you're all here. It's Sunday, and that means it's time for In My Mailbox. Now, most of you guys will know that the In My Mailbox feature is held by another blog. It's hosted over there. It's Christy at the Story Siren. Now, if you haven't checked Christy out yet, or you don't know who she is, you need to. She is a wonderful blogger. She has some amazing posts, always interesting news about books, interesting reviews. She always does her In My Mailbox features as a video blog as well. If you haven't checked her out, please go and do so. She does mainly do young adult novels, but even if that's not your kind of thing, it's still a great blog to check out. So that's over at www.thestorysiren.com. And while we're talking about other blogs that I do love, I just wanted to mention one other blog that I have been interacting with this week. I've been interacting with Jessica over at Chapter Chicks. It's Jessica and Stacey over there, and their website is www.chapterchicks.com. Again, they do young adult novels, but I have been wanting to branch out a little for my own pleasure to read some young adult novels, and Jessica has been sort of advising me on where would be a good place to start, and what I should be sort of looking for, and they have some great advice over there in terms of that. They have a great blog as well, some great posts, and they do a YouTube channel as well, so go and check them out. They have some great information over there, so I would definitely recommend them for you as well. Of course, you all know that I have lots and lots of blogs that I do love. I will do another post where I sort of shout out my favourite chick lit blogs, perhaps later in the week, so you can all go and find out where are the best places to go, apart from Chicklitaholic, to find out about the latest chick lit. But I did just want to sort of shout those two out, as it is my In My Mailbox feature this week. So, this week I received some new novels, which I'm sure you're all excited to hear about, so let's get started. This week, in my mailbox, I received Wrapped Up in You by Corral Matthews. How pretty is this cover for a start? I want to make sure you guys can see this really well. I think this is a great novel and a great cover. Here's the side as well for you guys, and then the back. I think this is a very inviting novel. If I saw this on these shelves, I would want to pick it up and find out exactly what it's about. It is a Christmas themed novel, so I think that goes well. You can see the little ice flakes there, the snowflakes, the snow. I think it's a great cover. Aside from the cover, it sounds like a great story too. It's about a girl who is coming up to Christmas time, and she hasn't found love. She's looking for a man, basically, and she decides to get away from sort of all the pressure from her friends and family to find this boyfriend, and she decides to go to Africa. And while she's in Africa, she meets a man who's her tour guide, and she kind of just starts developing feelings for him. I think this is a great twist on a Christmas novel, with it being set in Africa, which is obviously a lot of a more sunnier clime than the UK or America during Christmas time. So I think this will be a really interesting read. I'm excited to read this one. I do love Christmas novels, and as the weather's cooled down lately, I think it will be a great one to read soon. So be on the lookout for the review for this one very shortly. I will be doing it soon. So if you guys want to read about this one, definitely check back on Chicklitaholic in the near future. I have read previous Corral Matthews novels. They have all been great, so I'm looking for big things for this one, and hopefully she'll be able to produce as she always does. So this one is Wrapped Up in You by Corral Matthews. The next novel that I received, another one that I'm quite excited about. I've heard some great things about this one. It's this novel just here, Breakfast in Bed by Eleanor Moran. Again, I really like the cover of this one. I think this looks really good. You can see the side just here, and then the back as well. Again, if I saw this one on the shelves, it would instantly jump out at me as being a great chick lit novel, something I could take to the beach, or obviously beach weather's kind of finished now, but that I could curl up with and sort of devour in probably just a couple of sittings. So this one sounds like it would be a good read. I haven't read any of Eleanor Moran's previous novels. I know that she does have two. Let me just double check what those are for you. She has Stick or Twist and Almost Mr. Right as well. So if I enjoy this one, I will definitely be picking those two up and doing reviews as well. And this one again I will be reviewing shortly, so stay tuned for that. Both this novel and the previous novel are published by Little Brown in the UK. Remember, they are a great place to go for chick lit novels if you're sort of wanting a publishing house that specialises in those. Little Brown does have some great sort of chick lit novels in the UK. The next novel that I have for you, I'm very excited about. This one is Nicola May, Working It Out. Again, I do quite like the cover of this one. This is the side and the back. Nicola May was kind enough to send this to me for review, so this one I will be reading this week, sort of later on this week, and you shall expect the review either towards the end of this week or the beginning of next week. I'm not entirely sure which, but you definitely want to check back on the blog for this one. I know that many of the other chick lit blogs who have read this have said that it has been great. Ever since I first mentioned that I was going to be reading this one, I've heard some great things about it. Everyone's been raving about it, so I'm definitely excited to get started on this. As you can see as well, Nicola May was kind enough to sign this for me, which I think was really nice of her. Don't know if you can see just there. And she also sent as well a little bookmark here as well, which I think was really cute. I always love receiving sort of little goodies with the books as well. This one you can go and purchase from Nicola May. She has this on her website. Her website is www.nicolamay.com. So definitely go and check her out over there. I know she has a couple of other novels as well that she's written. And I know that a lot of people have been raving about this novel too. So once I've done my review, I will give you more information on Nicola, more information about the novel. But if you're drawn into this novel as much as I was when I saw the cover, then go and check her out. I know you can buy it on Amazon as well. Okay, the next novel that I received is What the Nanny Saw by Fiona Neal. Now, I know that this is not how the cover for the ones that you can buy in the store is. I know that the cover of the ones you can actually buy is sort of a woman rather than just the plain purple. I don't know if you guys can see this, but right at the bottom there it says uncorrected proof. So if you guys do have this novel and it looks different, this isn't a special edition or what the cover should look like. This is just an uncorrected proof, so it's an ARC, so don't worry about that. I know that this one, many bloggers have sort of reviewed it and said lots of great things about it. I think it sounds like an interesting premise for a novel, so I'm quite excited to read this one. I'll be getting around to that very soon. It's sort of, I haven't read too much about it, but I think that it's sort of to do with a woman who becomes a nanny for a family and kind of the life that she sees, what's going on while she's kind of in the background, so I think that sounds kind of interesting as well. The last novel I've received, I'm actually more excited about now that I've received it than I was when I first heard about it. I know a couple of people have read the first one of this, so I'm quite excited. It is The Dark Glamour by Gabriella Pierce. This is part of a series. It's part of the 666 Park Avenue series. There is another novel in that. It is named 666 Park Avenue. Now, I absolutely love the cover of this. I don't know if you guys can see that very well there. It sort of looks a little bit gothic, but not over the top, kind of still a little bit girly gothic. You can see the pink there, the pink on the side as well. And then here's the back with sort of the bats and everything else. I know that the first one is in green. It's very kind of similar sort of artwork on the front there, which I quite like, and I think the side here is green too. I have that one on the way. I don't have it just yet. I was sent this one by the publisher, and then I heard that it was part of a series, and I thought, well, I definitely need to get the first one too to be able to review them properly. So I ordered the first one. I think they will look great on my bookcase together. I'm quite excited to read these. From what I've read about them, it does kind of sound like sort of Gossip Girl meets witches, so that could be quite interesting. As you guys probably know, I do love Gossip Girl, and with the introduction of witches, I think it will be quite interesting. When I've received the first one of this, I will be doing reviews for both of these, letting you know more about the novels as well. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming up very shortly as soon as I receive the first novel, which is 666 Park Avenue, and I will show you that when I receive it. So that's it for In My Mailbox this week. I got some great novels. Let me know what you thought of the novels. I will have the links for all the novels on my website. Again, www.chicklitaholic.blogspot.com. Come and check us out. And let me know what you got in your mailbox this week. It'll be great to hear what you guys got, whether you bought them, got them from the library, or were sent them for review. So I will have many more posts coming out this week, so stay tuned to my channel. Again, you can subscribe on YouTube. It's the Chicklitaholic channel. And I will see you guys again soon. Have a great week. Bye, guys.